Hello and welcome. I'm Jenny Hall. Thanks for joining me for another card making tutorial. Today I'm creating a fun watercolor card with Animal Outing stamp set. I'd also like to talk about a few of the new inks. Gray Granite is a new gray, and it is a warm gray color that's in contrast to our existing Smoky Slate. You can see them as a side-by-side comparison that Gray Granite and Smoky Slate are not nearly the same color. When put next to something else warm, such as Sahara Sand, then you can see that it is a warm color and Smoky Slate is definitely a cool color. So let's try out some stamping and coloring using warm and cool tones to complement each other. I'm stamping with Animal Outing stamp set this week and have featured several different projects. I like how the images are drawn and they're really fun to color in. And let's see what we can do with Gray Granite. I'm going to start off with, I stamped with Gray Granite, and now I'm going to do just moving around some tap water in the aqua painter to wet the surface. This is going to bring some of that Gray Granite out and activate it while I add Smoky Slate. Smoky Slate is the cool of the two colors. So by adding the cool colors, then it's going to create a little bit more of a shadow on all of the different drawn lines. That's one thing I really am happy for in my stamps, is those drawn lines from the artist to let me know where I need to put some contours and shading. I'm doing the wet on wet watercolor technique, which means that I wet the paper inside the image, and then once I bring the color over, it will grab on and disperse that color around much more easily. Now I'm going to add some warm highlights to the rhinoceros with Sahara Sand. Sahara Sand is a brown, and a rhinoceros typically is a gray color, although I don't believe that any animal is one color in nature. There's many different colors that make up something that reads as a solid in our mind's eye. So by adding the Sahara Sand, it really brought the contours and the highlights up into the forefront of the rhinoceros. I've used another new color, which is Granny Apple Green, on the little bird, and now I am adding the grounding area with the Granny Apple Green. Pineapple Punch is another new color, and I've given the bird beak a little bit of a color, and now I'm working that yellow in and around the rhinoceros. That way it doesn't look flat against the paper. It's going to give a little bit of color, and I wanted to use sunshine as my contrast for this project. The main colors are gray, vibrant green, and vibrant yellow, and the gray kind of grounds and cools everything off a bit. Watercolor paper works very well with my Big Shot die cut machine, and I'm using the Layering Circles framelits dies. What I like best about these layering circles is I can go and make another circle to make a layer or a mat for an image, and in this case I'm using the scalloped partner to that circle and using more of that green color with lemon lime twist. Or is it Granny Apple Green? I think it's Granny Apple Green, because that would keep it all together. To act as a layer for this project, I've used the Detail Floral Thinlits dies. And if you notice, I did put the cut side up, and now watch how easily it comes out. This is the reason why I put the cut side up, and I do not use the metal plate, the precision base plate. I have it, but I have found that it's not always necessary. So if I will give it like 2 or 3 different passes through my Big Shot, I can get a very nice cut. The Big Shot from Stampin' Up is wonderful, and Stampin' Up stands behind their products. So if you have any issues with your Big Shot, then please bring it up to and ask a question. You can ask a question to Stampin' Up, and they're always welcome to be there and help you, as is your local demonstrator. I'm adding all these pieces together to be the background of this cute little rhinoceros. Now my son saw this card after it was finished, and he told me the name of that bird that works with the rhinoceros, although I cannot remember it now, but Trip knows. He knows the name of all these things. This is Animal Outing stamp set, and it is going to be available June the 1st in the new annual catalog. The annual catalog is filled with wonderful things, and this week I have been really excited to share a lot of projects with you. If you haven't seen all of the videos, be sure to search my channel, and if you are looking for more projects that I didn't create a video for, then look through the blog post this week at jennystampsup.com, and you'll see more projects. I have created a fancy fold as well with the kangaroo, and I watercolored in the same manner. I've added the sentiment just in a little strip that's going to break up where the detailed floral thinlits are, and I thought maybe doing it marquee style, where it has just the same word repeating over and over, would be something that is a little bit different for this project. And you never know when it's going to complement the design in just the right way, and I feel like it did in this case. Here are those wonderful little seed beads from the Tranquil Textures suite. I will have the product listed in the video below, in the video description, although they are not yet for purchase. You have to wait until June the 1st on so many great things, but the wait is worth it. If you are not working with a demonstrator and you would like a catalog so that you can place your order in my online shop, please let me know by leaving me a comment, and I would love to set up sending a catalog to you. I would really like to be your demonstrator. Thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial. If you have any questions about the steps that I've taken, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day!